Come on down here and fight me. And Ariel, what is she doing?
Ariel is going to, since this gun is down right here, she's gonna make a dash for Lumion and phase through the dome with Lumion. So percent.
To do what?
To grab Lumion and phase with him through the dome.
Okay. She needs to make a feat roll on her endurance.
Let me grab her thing. No.
All you gotta do is roll percent.
Okay.
Shadow
I'm gonna
Cat,
use.
Catherine.
What does she need to make? Yellow?
Nope, she just needs to make a feat roll against endurance. Her endurance is excellent. She needs a red. She got a 2. Do
I
you want to
knew it
spend
was.
karma?
Yeah, I was actually just about to say that before I rolled. Yeah.
It's going to be a lot of karma.
Wait,
I
hold
think
on.
it's
How much?
90 points.
Might not
So let's
use
see. To get an excellent up to red, she needs a 95. That means you're going to have to spend 100 karma.
100 karma. How much does she have?
Spending all of hers is 46.
Yeah, no, never mind.
So 40 of hers and then 60 of the team's leaves the team with 40 karma. Gotta stop hitting enter. There we go. So the team now has 40 karma, and she has phased through this thing. And in the process, she's caused it to flicker and glitch, and it's being really weird.
Okay.
Next action is Lemian.
So I'm going to. Well, first off, what is this machine? That's what I want to find out first.
Roll reason.
Roll reason percent. And I got 31.
The machine seems to do a couple of things. First, it controls the security devices that watch the doors, windows, ceiling, and floor. It activates the robot stashed in the water tower. It cuts off the area that the machine's in with a force field. The substantial portion of the machine is a force field generator. That's its strongest thing. And then it also has the combat computers for the attack lasers that flip out. And it distributes the gas into the mask, which is just a bubble-headed helmet with a couple of hoses, and the gas comes from tanks down below. This thing regulates the pressure of those tanks and makes sure that the gas is flowing.
Into this Metallo thing? Right here?
Into Metallo, who is strapped to the machine. And you notice that it's not the Metallo that you guys are fighting in his old costume. This is Metallo in his somewhat newer costume.
Okay.
Yeah, new for 1984.
So.
The Metallo robot is wearing Metallo's old costume.
Okay. So, since we don't know what's exactly going on with Metallo and his bubblehead Mysterio helmet,
I'm sorry. Yeah, Metallo. I got it right.
yeah.
When you said Mysterio, you threw me off for a second.
Yeah, because Mysterio has a bubblehead.
Yeah, from Spider-Man.
Yeah. I'm gonna. Is there a way to just cut the source of the power to turn off the robots?
You don't know what you could do to this machine to affect those robots.
Even with my talents?
You could sit here analyzing the machine. Yep. So that's what you're working on now, is trying to come up with a solution for how to make the machine control the robots.
Okay.
But you're also out of phase. And Corin, your action.
So I can easily identify that this guy, because he's in the old costume, is the robot Metallo.
Well, that's the Metallo you're used to seeing.
So I don't know the difference. Well, I'm gonna go over there and restrain him with my staff then.
1980s is when people started getting lots of new uniforms. Where do you see Spider-Man?
Is
How
it
many
because of this
outfits has
Kree Skrull
Spider-Man gone
War
through?
or because of Secret Wars?
Apparently, webs are the new black, or black are the new webs.
What?
Are you attacking him when you run over there?
No, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna like take my staff and like throw it across his chest under his arms and then grab onto his arms like so that way they're like a bar impeding his movement. Or the staff is a bar impeding his movement. Grappling him. I think that's a thing on the table, right? Grabbing. Strength based. 64. What does grabbing use?
Just trying to prepare for your inevitable transformation into a dragon.
Strength. What is my strength? I can't remember.
What's his dragon token?
Amazing. So, what did I get again? A 46? I got a green. So on grabbing, that is a take.
Alright, so you've managed to grab, what do you, oh, you're trying to grapple him?
Yeah.
So that's the one with take, pin, hold, right?
Take, grab, break.
That's not the right one, that's grabbing. You want grappling.
Okay, so green is a miss.
Okay. So yeah, you try to get over there, you miss because he's hovering on two little hover discs under his feet, and he manages to just zip up and around as you snatch towards him. Snatch at his feet. And so Wolverine drops down from above, and the other Wolverine engages him in combat right away.
Give it like 3 rounds, we won't be able to tell who's who anymore.
Well, one Wolverine cutting at the other is going to cause blood, whereas the real Wolverine cutting at a machine is just going to scrap it.
Now you see, because of regeneration and nanobots, it's just going to cause ripped costumes and it's still going to be confusing.
Wow.
Yeah,
Mentallo fires his laser at you for incredible damage and misses terribly.
Me?
Yep.
Oh, he got it too.
I want none of that.
And then the Fixer starts stripping this machine over here that Rogue has just smashed. She punched the central unit on it and it stopped shooting. There's sparks coursing through it. The Fixer grabs a couple of the wires from underneath it and the sparks stop. And then he starts unscrewing a bolt with his fingers. And Rogue, your action.
I'm gonna start trying to bust through the dome.
All right, because it is flickering, go ahead and roll strength against it.
80. I don't know what her strength is.
I think an 80 is good enough. Her strength is amazing 50. Yeah, so she punches at it.
And 80
Oh, she also has combat sense, which means she makes her combat rolls at incredible 40. So yeah, she punches at it and she disrupts the field and the whole thing comes down. And this is more a result of Kitty Pryde having phased through it than anything else.
Figure she weakens machines and then punch it really hard.
And then it comes up to Wolverine, the real Wolverine. Oh, could the real Wolverine please stand up? Fighting 40, claws, resistance, recovery, tracking. Yep, so he slices into this guy. It's just a normal hit, but his claws do class 1000 penetration to this thing. So he just slices it into ribbons. There's 2 pieces of this fake Wolverine fall on the ground. And then he turns around and looks at the fake Metallo flying around. Mentallo. And Ariel. No action from Ariel. She comes out of phase, bringing Lemian out of phase with her. Lemian. Are you on mute, Nick, or are you just not with us?
Sorry. With Ariel, I was gonna make a block.
Okay.
And,
she can do that as well.
And Lumion, what do I know about the machine since I've been analyzing it for my last turn?
It only has so it does have a command retinue for the robots, but all that it can do is turn them on and have them come and defend it, or turn them off and have them go back to the water tower.
Let's turn them off.
Roll reason. All you need is a green.
Hopefully this is much better than my last two. 21, not bad.
So look, I was looking for a dragon, and look what I stumbled on. This thing is awesome.
What is that?
So speaking of stuff that we just stumbled upon, I was looking through player characters, and apparently Mike Palmentier is a player character.
Yes.
Yeah.
This is the table that I used to help him set up, and he made a character. He was saying, well, how do I roll up a character for that? And I showed him. And he has one.
You need to say bub more often when you're using Wolverine.
Why not mate? All right, mate.
Because no one accepts the Australian cartoon as a real thing anymore.
Why, mate? That cartoon came out in the 80s. That's the way he talks in it.
Yeah.
It was a mistake.
I mean, RJ still likes it, obviously.
No, RJ likes the 90s X-Men cartoon, which is
Everyone
usually
likes the 90s one.
That's the voices that I try to emulate as I play the characters. Except for Rogue, because I'm not doing a Southern Belle accent.
Come on. You know you want to.
And
Jeez.
Lemian's done. He hits a switch.
What is going on?
Would you get a
with
green?
feedback?
Oh, that's not a green, is it?
What? What?
A
No.
21 on your reason?
Well, what do I have for my karma? For Lumian's karma.
You rolled a 21. Did you succeed?
I don't think so.
That's what I just said.
Wait, hold on. So.
And you started talking about how much karma you have. Are you spending karma?
So I needed a green and... Oh, I'm doing it on reason. My reason is... Remarkable 30. That's not enough. Not even close, I don't think. Reason 21. Nope.
Spending karma?
How much karma do I have?
I don't know. It's Lemian.
Let me look.
He's not one of the X-Men. He doesn't use their pool.
Yeah, I have 80 karma. So yeah, I'll use karma.
Remember, you have to spend it in increments of 10. Those are my
And
house
it'll
rules.
only
You do not have to spend. You do not have to announce ahead of time that you're spending karma, but you do always have to spend in increments of 10.
It'll only take 30 to get up to what I need, at least.
Okay. So lower your karma by 30. You find the switch. You shut it down, and you see that it has a backup, a redundancy backup. You pull the wire out from that and disconnect it, and the robot that is fighting Corin just floats right up into the air and back up through the hole, which stresses Wolverine to no end. He's like, wait a minute, come back here. And Corin, you actually get an action before it can do that. So you see it's turning away from you and starting to fly away.
I'm going to try and restrain it one last time.
Go ahead.
We got a... Yep, scroll down 61.
Yeah, I think you got it.
Fun strength, amazing. Yep, I just hit a yellow, which is a partial.
Yeah, so you've got him. He is trying to return back to the water tower. He's not fighting anymore. And you grab hold of him, and he's unable to escape you. So as a response, he tries to shoot you, but because he's grabbed, he's at a penalty.